that was something. We started the show talking about the Micah Parsons trade, and I threw out there, should the Titans? Do you think? I said, should the Titans call and say like, hey, you give us some of them picks, we'll give you Jeffrey Simmons, knowing that Jerry's just lost it at this point. Do you think that's going to actually be a thing now, where teams are going to look at this and go, all right, we can take advantage? I don't know who else. I mean, CeeDee Lamb would probably be the next one if you're willing to take the contract. But
we say that jokingly, but say that again.
What, that Jerry's lost it?
But how you take advantage of that?
Take advantage of that, yeah.
I mean, it's actually kind of sad.
No, I know.
Right?
And here's what I don't understand. And watching, again, I just watched this documentary. So the way, Jerry obviously is an owner, but all the kids are listed as co-owners. Okay. So I don't know how it's all set up, but could Steven, Charlotte, and Jerry Jr. get together and say, hey, Dad, why don't you let us run it? But it's like they're all afraid of him. That's really, like, Steven's there with them on everything because Steven's the heir apparent, pretty much, that's going to run like the day-to-day. But he, like it's almost like I'm watching this last night, and he's sitting there, and he keeps calling him Michael, and Steven's like, Micah. It's Micah. Like, having to correct him. It's like,
maybe you're wrong. Maybe this is something larger.
I don't know. But if it is, that's what I'm saying. If there is something, why would you let him continue to make decisions?
Was this a question when Bud got old, like the last 2 or 3 years of his life? I think it was. I think it was something like, all right, sometimes you got to peel yourself back just a little bit from that.
By the way, speaking of Bud, I meant to there's a part in remember when Jerry sued the NFL and they sued him, they countersued him because he had the Nike sponsorship. He kept doing sponsorships on his own. And back then it was all or nothing.
True.
And so it pissed the other owners off and everything, and they sued him. Well, there's a scene where they're all walking out of a courtroom and there's Bud just kind of like walking along.
Is he by himself?
Yeah. He was walking out with some of the other owners, but Jerry Richardson was still around, and Bud and who was it with Cincinnati? All of the old owners.
Paul Brown.
Yeah, all the old owners.
How was Bud's toupee looking that day?
It was looking good.
He had some sweet ass toupees throughout the years.
Yeah,
they did all that. I didn't know that Bud. I know it now, but held the largest Native American collection of anybody in the world.
Yeah.
He had more artifacts.
Didn't John tell us that?
Might have been, yeah. More of all that. And then off of that, I did not know that Phil Collins has more Alamo artifacts than anybody in the world.
Huh.
He gave most of it back, though.
I feel like we need the more you know, like the NBC.
See, we are an all-encompassing show here.
Yes, we are. Coming up next, we're going to talk to our man Chris Sanders, Forever Titans wide receiver. We'll get some college thoughts on with him and also the Titans. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. We are live at Kitchen Notes at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Appreciate them for having us here. Before we get to Chris, Joe's giddy over here. He says there's a piece of breaking news.
Yeah. The Powerball is officially $1 billion for Saturday night.
All right.
Just came out. One cash option, $450 million, but the Powerball is $1 billion for Saturday. I mean, Saturday is going to be an epic day. Football all day. I'll win the Powerball. You'll never see me again.
Or I'm going to win it. You'll never see me again.
We're going.
If one of us is not here Monday, you'll know.
I won't be here Monday.
I've always said I'll never announce it if I win the Powerball, but there will be signs.
We're off Monday anyway.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I won't
So
be here.
Tuesday. Then.
Right, there you go.
With that, let's bring in Christopher Dwayne Sanders, who joins us now. Proud member of the Silly Underdog Picks that you can hear on Wednesdays. And Chris, look, if the Powerball, if we hit the Powerball, we'll let you know. Just so you know what's going on.
I'm just filling out my numbers right now as we speak.
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding. Boy, if I did win that, I will call and say I quit. I mean, everything I do, I would just quit. I mean, I walk into every store and just say I quit.
Yeah.
I'll walk into 7-Eleven, I quit. They're like, you don't work here. So what? I still quit. I'm doing everything.
I love it. Usually I would start with Titans, but what were your thoughts on the Micah Parsons trade yesterday between the Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers?
I never thought it would happen. I mean, I was in practice, and one of my teammates is a Packers fan, so he started screaming. He told me about the trade. I mean, when you have a defensive player like that, I don't understand why you want to let him go. I know they got 2 first-round picks and another defensive guy, but when you're talking about an impact player, when you're talking about a guy that impacts the game, I don't understand it. That's just me. I know you're going to get some draft picks, but as a head coach or a general manager, I would not let one of my best players go, and he's still in his rookie contract.
What does that do to the locker room though when you see that?
Gosh,
the team supposedly made an offer, and I mean, there's just so much, he said in all of this, but I feel like that can't be good right before the start of the season.
I mean, it can be because you have so many things that guys are thinking about. Because when you have your best player, I heard he's a great locker room guy. Everybody loves him, and all of a sudden, he doesn't get signed. I mean, you have that guy. You're like, okay, what are we doing? But at the end of the day, as a professional, I just chalk it up as a loss and go out there and just try to make some plays. It's tough, but I just don't understand it.
All right, now shifting to the Titans, the 53-man roster is set. And I don't think there were too many surprises. Maybe James Prochet not making it and then being on the practice squad was probably the biggest ones. But what do you think about this group as they get ready to take on Denver next week?
I think it's pretty good, but the one that surprised me, you might may disagree, but Jalen Duncan, I thought he had a pretty good camp. I mean, I mean, he came in. I know everybody talked, about him last year. He wasn't good, whatever. But he came in shape. He was consistent, consistently being consistent in what he was doing. So if you need depth at the offensive line, why wouldn't you keep him? And I'm not trying to steal TD's, fire, but he told me, he said, I think it's basically a trust issue. But those are one of the things I kind of scratched my head, that you need the depth of that kind of guy.
All right, talking to Chris Sanders. All right, buddy. Here we go. Hit it, Dr. Crane.
Oh, my God.
Keep going.
No.
There you go. I can see you. I can see you high stepping across Ohio State's campus back in 1993 to that.
Champ, hey, back in the day, I can cut a rug, man. I can do the MC hammer. I can do the running man. I did all those things.
With your Walkman? He had his Walkman, big headphones.
Oh, looking good across
his
campus.
MC Hammer pants.
And the gold, the shoes with the steel toe. Come on, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Hey, when you got drafted in '95, there were no doubts you'll make the team. But when the final cut came through and you realized you were a professional football player, what was that like that day?
Man, that's a great question. I remember, because they say when you finally make the team, you're in the team meeting. So when I sat in the team meeting, it's a true story. I sat there. and a little tear came down my eye because all the hard work and all the blood, all the sweat. Now I'm actually fulfilling one of my dreams. And you're just sitting there, and Jeff Fisher's talking, then the special team coach is talking, and it just kind of felt so surreal because you grew up wanting to play in the NFL, you grew up wanting to make plays, then all of a sudden you're in position to actually be there. So I'm sitting in the meeting room, and it just feels like I'm in a dream because my dream is being fulfilled.
I think it's great. All right, so you're Brian Callahan. The guys get a couple of days off. What's your message? Because when you come back on Monday, you got to get to work. What's your message for these next couple of days off to the team?
Hey, we got a job to do. I mean, everybody's talking about what we can't do. We don't have the depth. We don't have this. We don't have that. And when you come to work on the day that we tell you to come back, it's time to get busy. Let's build our identity. Let's build some toughness. Let's make sure everybody's in the right position. Everybody's doing their job. So my relay to the team is, hey, we have a job. Camp is over, OTAs is over, camp is over. All those things are over. Now let's go get the job done, and it starts when they play the Denver Broncos.
Not only that, but how much, if you're Calvin Ridley was named the captain of the team the other day, and Calvin Ridley's get the second chance now. He's with Atlanta, Jacksonville, here, and it's feeling good. How good, Chris, can Calvin Ridley be and carry this team?
I think he can be good, but here's what you said that was so profound is this is his second chance. Because a lot of times we give up on people and he messed up when he gambled, but look at how he straightened up his life. Nobody's talking about how he straightened up his life and how he wants to be a good man, and now he's a captain of the Tennessee Titans. I mean, those are the stories we don't talk about. We talk about the negative. We talk about what he didn't do and talk about the gambling. Why aren't we talking about this guy overcame some adversity and now he's a captain? And just watching him in practice, just watching how he does his interviews, those are the kind of guys you want as your captain because, why? They're going to do everything right when they're asked to do it.
What would be your advice to Cam Ward for this weekend? This is the last weekend off before the bye. Going into your rookie year, he just got elected as a captain on this team.
Yep.
There's all this pressure, fair or unfair. It's there. So what would be your advice to him?
Just be you. I mean, don't try to be Steve McNair. Don't try to be Warren Moon. Just be Cam Ward. That's exactly what you need. I mean, that's what got you there. That's what made you be the number one draft pick, because it was you being you. And the thing about it is, yes, it's a lot of pressure. Yes, you're going to be the face of the franchise. But at the end of the day, Cam just needs to be Cam. Make plays, take care of the football, be a leader, joke with Jeffrey Simmons, and just play football, because he says this always in his press conferences. It's just a football game. So let's go out and win, not make mistakes, and go down to Denver and beat the brakes off of the Denver Broncos.
See, I always feel better talking to you. That's just that's so perfect. Who the Big Red got tonight?
We got Hamilton from Memphis. So we don't have no game film, so we're just gonna go out there and just run all go routes.
That's what
we're doing.
Like the Broadway play Hamilton?
No. Then next week we got FRA. I'm not looking for it, but we got FRA next week. So that's gonna be. Are y'all gonna be? When y'all gonna come to a game, man?
Well, I'm calling games on Friday nights, Chris. So I can't. I'm doing Metro games now. So otherwise I would.
Just wish somebody cared.
No, I do care. and here's the thing. Next week is the one I totally would have been at, because my alma mater is FRA.
Is it? Oh, come on. We gotta make a bet. If you lose, you gotta wear an NBA shirt and you gotta sing the fight song.
Okay. And if you lose, I don't even know if FRA has a fight song, but you got to wear an FRA shirt.
Absolutely. And when I give you the NBA shirt, it's going to be an extra small, and you have to wear it.
No, I'll take over for Chase. If you lose, you got to wear the outfit the lead singer of Cameo wears.
Do I got to wear the cup?
Heck yeah, you got to wear the cup all day. The practice all day.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm going to go in the 7-Eleven gas station and sing a word up. That's what I'm saying.
And watch you get arrested. We won't see that.
Exactly.
No, funny thing, Chris, next Friday, Joe and I will be in Madison, Wisconsin, because the Blue Raiders are taking on Wisconsin at Camp Randall the next day. So we get to do that.
Right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Right there.
Did you play at Camp Randall? One of those sissy Big Ten schedules you had at Ohio State?
In Wisconsin, yeah, absolutely I did. And we got beat. Remember the game where I think it was in 1993? They were throwing batteries on the field. I was in that game. I got hit with one.
My bad. Why are they throwing batteries at you? You're a good dude.
Yes. No, but they didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care a bit.
That's
they were
not
throwing
nice.
it at everybody. Quit being mean.
In your college career, what was the rowdiest environment? Was it the big
Oh,
house?
no, it was Syracuse.
Woo.
Oh,
Syracuse was a
carry it on.
madhouse. You know, I mean, because it was indoors, and Kirk Herbstreit was our quarterback, and they were ranked like number 4 in the country, and we weren't ranked that year, and we went in there and shellacked them, but it was loud, man. So yeah, good luck to Keith Bullock.
What was the game Herbstreit ran like a 70-yard quarterback draw and won?
It was the slowest run I've ever seen.
Did he have his dog with him?
I went and ate a sandwich, came back, and he still was at the 5. So it was kind of like that. It was the Minnesota game.
Was that a call, or was that an ad lib, or was that just a signed call?
It was just Kirk being Kirk. He saw the read and he took it the distance. But man, I'm like, man, is he ever gonna make it?
Oh, that's.
It was the slowest run ever. Oh man,
that is too funny, Chris.
Man.
It is. We got college football this weekend.
Yes,
and then next week we obviously get ready for the Titans.
Absolutely.
So we will talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Appreciate you, brothers. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Chris Sanders, forever Titans wide receiver, joining us here on the program, and we always appreciate it when he does. Of course, he'll be a part of the pregame show, which we'll have some announcements on that coming up next week.
Will you make a video?
Yeah. We will make a video.
Awesome.
We will. I had to think about that for a second.
All right.
We'll make a video. We'll have more coming here from the Omni, Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
Councilman George did? Big George? That doesn't surprise me either. Right?
Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The
Nice.
Game, live at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Kitchen Notes here on this Friday. Titans have made a couple of transactions. They have signed offensive lineman John Ojukwu and defensive tackle Timmy Horn to the practice squad, and they have released running back Jameer Jefferson and cornerback Amani Orwari
That's it.
from the practice squad.
Wasn't Timmy the guy that fell down the well in The Simpsons?
We're sending our love. Yes.
Timmy something, whatever the name was.
Timmy O'Toole.
Timmy O'Toole, yes.
My favorite line in that entire episode is Sting is digging a hole, and
Right?
and Marge is like, Sting, thanks so much. And is like, I don't really, and Sting goes like, anything for one of my fans, and Marge is like, well, I don't think Bart really listens to your music, and Homer's like, shut up, Marge, he's a good digger.
Oh my God.
It's like so good.
Oh, the face Krusty makes when he hits that low note. Oh man. Oh, what a show.
And they're explaining it, and they're like, my buddy Sting called, and he said, well, how about Friday? And I said, Friday's no good. What about Tuesday? And so we, a couple of weeks later, we got together.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so
man.
that is a good one, for sure.
Show.
Matthew in Nashville, we should have asked this. Why Chris picks against Ohio State for silly underdogs? Does he hate his Buckeyes? He's done that twice, or a couple times now that he's picked against them.
But shouldn't you throw your loyalty out there? You're trying to win,
yeah, right?
So
and he won the contest last year because he picked against Ohio State.
Okay.
So
are you doing it?
No, I'm not
Okay.
doing it this year.
Oh, man.
I gave my spot up. Hal Gill joins
Hal Gill.
this year. So
Watch him win.
yeah, well, he's got a team. He's got consultant. I have offered my I will consult if anyone needs it.
Okay.
But no, I'll let them do it.
Okay.
It's a great contest though. Wednesdays at 5:20, 102.5 The Game. So look forward to that. Yeah, a lot of people are giving Chris a hard time about picking against Ohio State. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? He doesn't know. Music City Bets doesn't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, you're trying to win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you put
I think the atmosphere is going to be crazy.
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely it is. I wonder if does McConaughey go
I think so.
on the sideline?
I saw a tweet from him.
What did it say? Hey, I'm gonna be in Columbus this weekend. Stop by and say hi.
Probably.
Come on by. I just hope, and this sounds terrible, but I hope they beat the snot out of Arch Manning. The fact he's already like he's going to win the Heisman Trophy and Feinbaum, he's a generational player when he's done nothing.
Okay. Are you? Is it because of how you feel about his uncle?
Partly.
Okay.
Partly.
Just say that.
That's fine. But he's done nothing.
Right. He's done. You're right. He's
nothing.
thrown for like 900 something yards. That's all he's done. You're
Against
right.
Louisiana
You're right.
Monroe, Mississippi State. Now, if he goes up there tomorrow and just destroys
them
Ohio
apart,
State, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Then we're having a different conversation on Tuesday.
Yeah,
when we're back.
we're anointing him when he's done nothing.
I agree. It happens too much.
We're running the show here, buddy. Over here.
Our audience has asked about DJ Lagway.
He's not bad.
I like him.
Not bad.
We'll see.
They got to beat Long Island tomorrow, though, Gator Mike. Then we'll see what happens. Which we found out 2 hours ago they actually have a football team. We had no idea. Long Island University. Be like, hey, a bunch of Dr. Cranes on that team too, right, Dr. Crane?
Sure.
Don't bet against them.
Okay, here's Florida's schedule. Long Island tomorrow. South Florida next week.
Where's that game?
At the Swamp.
Okay.
At LSU. At Miami. Texas at home.
Oh, good Lord.
At Texas A&M. Mississippi State.
2-5.
Georgia.
2-6.
At Kentucky.
3-6.
At Ole Miss.
3-7.
At Tennessee. Tennessee at home.
4-7. They'll beat Tennessee.
Florida State at home.
5-7. Not bad. You're watching your Gators.
If they're 5-7, Napier's gone. 100%. You say 5 and 7.
Look, read that schedule again.
Yeah.
Holy
Ooh.
cow! At Texas and A&M.
No, Texas is at the Swamp.
Okay. Then at
But
A&M.
but at LSU, at Miami, at A&M, Georgia's neutral, at Ole Miss. Yeah, that's a tough schedule. That might be the toughest schedule in the SEC.
If he goes 6-6, give him an extension.
Yeah, really.
They'll beat Florida though. They'll beat Tennessee though in late November. Like November, was it 22nd?
Yep. It's after Thanksgiving. I don't like that.
Is it after Thanksgiving?
Or is it before? Yeah, it's before. You're
Okay.
right. It's a week before. I don't like that though. That it should be the third game of the year.
Wasn't that Cream Puff weekend? The weekend before rivalry weekend is the 20. All the FCS teams. I think Sanford's playing Auburn, or all that stuff that goes on with those, and they should. But man, Tennessee and
they
Florida?
have 7 ranked opponents right now.
That's right.
That's true. USF could. Yeah.
Well, does Florida care about USF? Do Florida fans care about USF? No, I didn't think so. Not at all. Central Florida either. No, until they. USF and USCF are tight in the. We used to be the American Athletic. Now the UCF has bounced out to the Big 12.
Can we? So Bowling Green posted the cat with the W. Can we get like a show animal? Emotional support animal.
Absolutely.
I thought it was Kong.
Do what?
I thought it was Kong, the penguin.
Penguin? Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, actually get one.
Like for reals.
Yeah.
Who's going to keep it?
I will.
You? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a cat? Let's go to the shelter and get the biggest, fattest, dumbest cat. Give him a home. Because that'd be the most loyal.
Okay. I'm kind of for this.
All right.
The Chasing Big Joe emotional support animal.
Yeah. They could be a cat.
Yeah, they can be a cat.
Because
cats are easy.
Cat doesn't care about you.
Right.
Doesn't care about us. I would call the cat Ricky.
Call the cat Ricky.
I love giving dogs and cats real like human names.
Okay, what would the audience could have said? What would the emotional support cat be named according to the audience?
Great question.
615-737-1025.
But the cat has to be so fat that it just typical lays around, and the last thing the cat wants to do is be with us.
It just has this constant look on its face, like I hate you. When you go to sleep tonight, I will claw your eyes out.
The cat is thinking, you know what? I'd rather be back in the shelter than with these guys. All right, that's it. So what? Pudge, is that the name?
Yeah.
All right,
which is a great name.
We'll get one. We'll go to the show.
We need to get. I want to get Eddie on soon because, like, I obviously care about his football team, but I want to know more about this cat.
Sure.
Like, I was infatuated by that last night. I was like, wait a minute, like, because I had 3 TVs going, and the new ESPN app lets you watch 4 games at once. So I had 6 games on.
Good Lord,
and it was amazing. And I see them talking about this cat on Bowling Green. And I'm like, wait, what? Turn the sound on.
Get Derek to reach out to Eddie and have him on.
I think that would be great. I'll just call Poke. That's how we get all our former titles.
That's it. I like it. Now we did a name. No, we'll go out and we'll get. We'll bring some awareness to the shelter for the cats.
Al says, "Isn't Clay the show's emotional support animal?"
Oh, he just left too, man.
Ben says, I have a black and white cat whose name is Kevin Johnson.
Love it. The former Phoenix Sun guard, the mayor of Sacramento.
How about Sebastian?
Nah, that's too nice. This got to be a dumb name.
Steve?
Steve?
Steve's not bad.
Andrew said, name it Plaster in loving memory of George. George is still around.
Right. Something happened to him? Now, hold on a second. I'm still here.
The first one is the one that I knew was going to be somebody was going to say. Hair Metal Henry, you had an emotional support animal until Dr. Crane killed it. Poor Skillet.
Oh, that's right.
Let me clarify to the audience. I had 0 physical attachment with this animal. This was solely for eating purposes.
Do you still
That's a physical attachment.
Do you still got meat left?
Oh, yeah. Full freezer. Full freezer.
Full freezer of meat. And that, my friends, is what she said.
And we'll step away. Chase and Big Joe, maybe 1025 the game.
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Listen, 2 words for you: anxiety and depression. Those are 2 words that can just wreck your life if you let them. And man, most of us lead lives of quiet desperation, but it does not have to be that way. That is why we are so honored to be partnering with Unity Psychiatric Care, based right here in Middle Tennessee, to get you back on track and living the life you love and deserve. Reaching out to someone and talking to someone saved my life, and we want the same for you. Here's all you got to do. Just go to the GameNashville.com, GameNashville.com, and click on the Chase and Big Joe Show. There, you will see a link for Unity Psychiatric Care, and immediately you can start taking back your life. Or you can call 1-888-508-8002. That's 1-888-508-8002. Help is just around the corner. You can take back your life right now. And please know you do not have to go through any of this alone. Again, go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe Show, and you'll see a link for Unity Psychiatric Care right there. My friends, let the journey begin.
Yes, Jimmy Buffett on Jimmy Buffett Day. Chasing Big Joe live at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Kitchen Notes, 1025 the game. Presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel. Hey, this isn't just a concert, it's a cause. Trinetics Rock the Cradle helps give fragile newborns a stronger start and keeps moms close when it matters most. With Tim McGraw live on stage and your support behind every beat, Ascension St. Thomas is turning music into healing. Tickets are on sale now at rockthecradlenashville.org. Be sure to check that out. And by the way, we had Chris Sanders earlier in the show, presented by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, home of the $99 yearly Beehive membership, where the buzz is always about great service. So we're just kind of chatting during the break about
buddies,
the Heisman and all the Heisman odds. I think Arch is the favorite right now. Cade Klubnik is probably up there and should be. You asked me an interesting question that I will now turn around and ask you. What does Diego Pavia need to do to just be a finalist? He is, according to Vegas Insider, there's different prices at different books. The most is plus 20,000, plus 15,000, and plus 12,500 is what I've seen in some places. So
not a shot in hell,
basically, yeah.
So,
but a lot of times, I mean, that's kind of how it is, because like everybody has the favorites at the beginning of the year, and then that completely changes.
You beat South Carolina, you beat Alabama, you beat Texas.
Yeah. Oh, if that happens,
right?
I would say there's a good chance.
The last Heisman candidate that Vandy had was in 1988. It was a guy named Eric Jones, who was really, really, really good. And Vanderbilt had a lot of momentum coming off the 87 season in 88. The guy was good, and they had a bad season in 88 and didn't do it. That's the last Vanderbilt player I remember anywhere mentioned in the Heisman candidate race. And so I like this. Go ahead and beat them. It's easier said than done, obviously, because you got to go to South Carolina. But look, I mean, did we know he was going to do this last year? Nobody knew. I mean, I saw him in firsthand in New Mexico State. He ran up and down the field over against Middle, but couldn't score inside the 15-yard line. I'm like, he's not a bad player. Then the next week, I told you two bozos that he was going to beat Auburn. I did do that because I was like, Auburn's never seen this. And he did it. Now he brought it to the SEC and did it. Look, and the whole thing is like, well, everybody's got tape on him now. We got tape on him. All right, still got to stop him. I got tape on a lot of people. Can I stop you? We'll see. Go beat South Carolina. Go beat Alabama. You can laugh. People can laugh all they want. You beat Alabama last year. You damn near beat Texas.
Probably should have beaten Texas.
Yep. You got a little bit better at some. I heard Andrew Allegretta on with Jake today about 75% of the offense production returns. So you think maybe you get 25% a little bit better? That's great. The fact is we're talking about it, and we're not laughing.
I think if they win all the games they're supposed to win, which, all right, let's put these in categories.
Okay.
Charleston Southern, supposed to win.
Yes, sir.
Virginia Tech should win. South Carolina, I would say, could go either way.
I'm going to say no. Just because.
Okay.
2-1.
Georgia State, supposed to win.
They better drop 90 on them after what happened last year. 3-1.
Utah State, supposed to win.
4-1.
At Alabama, not supposed to win.
4-2.
LSU, not supposed to win.
LSU could be a disaster by then. I'm going to give it to Vandy.
But could. But I would say not supposed to, but could.
Okay.
I think LSU, South Carolina could be in that same category.
All right.
Missouri can win.
Okay. Is that a home?
Yes.
Yeah, 6-2.
All right. At Texas, not supposed to win.
6-3.
Auburn can win.
Yeah,
maybe should
7-3.
win.
Yeah,
maybe should win.
All right.
Kentucky should
8-3.
win. At Tennessee, can win.
Tough.
Probably won't, but can.
So 8-4 there. If they're 8-4, that's a hell of a season.
If they're 8-4, it's really up to what his individual numbers are.
Yep.
And what everybody else's is.
If you could knock off on Alabama or Texas, I mean,
all right.
I know it's a daunting task. I understand that, but my gosh.
Here are the top, I guess, Heisman people right now. Arch Manning.
Oh, man.
Cade Klubnik, which, okay, that makes sense. Both those guys, probably. Garrett Nussmeier.
Not bad.
Jeremiah Smith. Where's he at?
Ohio State.
Is that Ohio State?
Yeah.
Carson Beck, which I think he's overrated. Lenore Sellers. That's one I'd pay attention to.
He's got to show off and show out.
Drew Aller. Another one that I think has to show off and show out. Sam Levitt. No. Julian saying, I'm just saying. Ty Simpson. DJ Lagway. So that's like the top 10.
Ty Simpson's intriguing.
Ty Simpson is intriguing.
I've said I think Bama wins it all this year, and the simple fact is that DeBoer did not go out and get a portal quarterback.
Yeah.
He stuck with Simpson, and when he has a starter like that that's come through, DeBoer's done wonders with him, and I think he likes him. Alabama is stacked, and that quarterback play can be elite.
Dylan Raiola is plus 5,000, plus 6,000 in some places. Joey Aguilar is plus 6,000, plus 7,500, depending on where you go, which is not bad. There's one I'm intrigued by. It depends on a lot of things, but Marcel Reed has some really good value if you're going to bet it. Plus 4,000 or 5,000, depending on where you go.
Can you pull their schedule up real quick? I'm curious to see where some of their games can be made. I mean, look, you imagine coming out of that last game, A&M in Texas, him versus Arch.
Yep. Texas A&M, their schedule is as follows. UTSA at home, Utah State at home, at Notre Dame, Auburn at home, Mississippi State at home,
4-1,
Florida at home,
5-1,
at Arkansas,
6-1,
at LSU,
7-1,
at Missouri,
8-1,
South Carolina at home,
9-1,
Samford at home,
9-2, 10-1,
at Texas.
I mean, if you go that route and you've got one loss, it's Notre Dame. You've played well, and you're fighting with Arch Manning.
He's in the. I mean, I think he'd be in the conversation.
Absolutely, that'd be great, man.
So
that would be fantastic. And I mean, why not? I mean, that would. Gosh, I mean, I remember when he was committed to Ole Miss, and he flipped and went to A&M. Jimbo got him down there, and then Jimbo leaves, and Iko comes in there and see what he's done now. But if it comes in that Texas game, Thanksgiving weekend, oh, man, that'll be great.
8586 says some of these are purely because of the school. Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the school has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, but think about this. Jaden Daniels, nobody had him picked.
6727 says, do you think if Manning loses against Ohio State, that'll throw his Heisman Trophy chance out? Not completely. It depends on how he plays.
Right.
Like if they lose on a last-second field goal and he's played well, then no.
No, not at all.
But if he throws 3 picks and, you know, they're just the offense isn't up, and that's why they lose and get blown out, then yes.
Well, that's the beauty. We have to see it tomorrow. He's got to prove it on the field. It's not handed to him. Although Feinbaum wants him to have it handed to him, but he's got to prove it on the field.
Jeff says, why is Arch Manning a Heisman favorite? It cannot be because of his on-field play. Is there another reason besides being a member of a famous family? He goes to Texas, and his last name's Manning. That's why. 100%.
Pretty simple.
If his last name was McCabe or Dubin, he's not a finalist.
Instant Hall of Famer. What did Spurrier say? Is that he's so good. Why did he beat out Quinn Ewers last year? Huh?
Yeah.
By the way, you know, Gator Mike, I can't stand Steve Spurrier. You know why? Because he quit on the South Carolina football team. Quit on the team. No coach does that. He did it. And y'all are like, he's the greatest thing ever. Quit on the team.
Andy says, say if UT quarterback George McIntyre doesn't get playing time, and with UT's quarterback their recruits coming in, wouldn't it be awesome if he transferred to Vandy?
Could.
Is that on? I mean, you know, the history, obviously. His grandfather was coach.
Right. From all indications, Heupel really likes George McIntyre.
Yeah.
And it's his team.
By the way, Heupel had a big day yesterday. Or he's had a big week. He got an extension, and then they flipped that 5-star receiver to them.
Yep.
Which.
Pretty good. Guy was committed to LSU.
So he's got a quarterback and a receiver that are both 5-stars.
Yeah. I mean, look, McIntyre, if we might see McIntyre, Aguilar doesn't work out, we might see McIntyre a whole lot earlier than we have. Look, McIntyre's been there since December.
Yeah.
He was an early enrollee,
Yep.
went to the bowl game, did the practices, went through spring and all that with them. So it's like you're just throwing him out there and saying,
Sure.
go win a game. He's been there a while.
Sure. Real quick, you just left, Clay. Come on. He has on Pavia. Clay, what's up? All right. Well, what do you got?
I love it, Dr. Crane.
You're welcome.
Boys, how we doing?
We're good. You just left. You know how we're doing.
By the way, it was good to see Gator Mike. Tell him I said the Gators are not going 5-7. I say they're going 7-5 or 8-4.
He says, "Good to see Gator Mike," and they're going 7-4 or 7-5, whatever. I can't do math.
Hey, Clay, we're going to get an emotional support cat for our show. We're going to name him Clay.
Now, what was this earlier about how who was it said something about I was emotional support for the show?
Yeah, that was Al. He said you're our emotional support animal.
Hey, seriously, real quick, the game next week, I'm counting on winning tomorrow night, but the game next week to me is critical for Vanderbilt as far as going to a bowl game, because those first 5 games, the difference in 3-2 and 4-1 is huge, because you're probably not going to win at Alabama. And so I think the Virginia Tech game is really almost critical for Vandy to, kind of feel pretty good about making a bowl game.
For sure. What about Pavia for Heisman?
I don't know so much about that, but he is he was nominated for he's one of the finalists, isn't he, for the college, what's the name of the award? The college football quarterback of the year, Max Fuller.
Davey O'Brien?
Lee O'Brien.
Davey O'Brien.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a finalist for that. But the kid's a great competitor, I'll say that.
That is for sure. All right, Clay. Appreciate it.
See you, boys.
See ya. We'll have more coming. Chasing Big Joe live at the Omni Nashville Hotel today. Of course, a proud sponsor of this here program. Tune in for the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix coming up on Sunday on 102.5 The Game. Our coverage begins at 1 o'clock. It's brought to you by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. 102.5 The Game.
defensive backs, gosh, I wonder why they got grass stains all over their jerseys. They fall about every play. About 2 or 3 of them are falling. And our kickers, it's like the Army this year. Guys, and leadership, no, we don't have any leaders out here. Guys are soft. They just can't. I don't know. Maybe I ought to give them a week off and start over and see if we can regroup and find some real tough guys out here.
Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. That was Steve Spurrier, right?
That's correct.
I thought that was Jerry Jones at first. They sound alike.
They do.
All right. Can you find just a clip of Jerry and then play them back to back? I'll give you a second to do it. But
Sure thing.
Tell me if I'm crazy. Because he started playing that and I'm like, is this Jerry? Does he say something else? And then I was like, wait a minute, that's Spurrier. They sounded alike.
Both quit on their football teams. We know that.
Both are a little crazy at
They
the
are.
same time. Chasing Big Joe here on this Friday at the Omni Nashville Hotel. You can always weigh in at 615-737-1025. Larry wants to comment on Vandy. Larry, what's up?
Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Good.
Listen, I'm a longtime Vanderbilt fan. I haven't been this excited about a Vanderbilt season since watching the Ralph Emery chalk toss before I went to work. That's how excited I am about this football season. And how dare Clay claims he's a Vanderbilt fan. He's sitting here saying Vanderbilt's going to lose to Alabama. Don't he know Vanderbilt's going to strike gold? We're going to win the national championship. Book it. Mark my words. Diego Pavia for Heisman.
All right. I like it, Larry. I like the optimism.
12-0.
12-0. If they did, I would – oh, man. That would be an emotional time for me because it's like my dad – that's all Dad ever wanted was Vandy to just be good.
And
so it would be awesome.
right.
It'd be so awesome.
I mean, look, anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
But
especially now.
Of course, we talked earlier. The guy that has Saturday Down South already got Vanderbilt playing in the Gasparilla Bowl versus Memphis. That means you've went 7-5 for the most part, 6-6 at least, and then have had a good season. They got Tennessee going to the Mayo Bowl versus Florida State. Nobody wants to see that. And then LSU, Texas, and Georgia in the national championship picture. And Alabama. The usual suspects.
Yeah. Good movie.
Great movie. Great movie.
Oh, you got it? Okay. All right. All right. Well, don't tell us who's first. Just playing back to back.
Defensive backs, gosh, I wonder why they got grass stains all over their jerseys. They fall about every play. About 2 or 3 of them are falling. And our kickers, it's like the Army. Left, right. They're kicking it all over the place. I don't know if we can beat anybody this year. Guys, and leadership, no, we don't have any leaders out here. Guys are soft. They just can't. I don't know. Maybe I ought to give them a week off and start over and see if we can regroup and find some real tough guys out here.
Well, without being too broad, obviously, we did think it was in the best interest of our organization, not only the future, but right now, this season as well. We've gained a Pro Bowl player. We've gained a Pro Bowl player in an area that we had big concerns in on the inside of our defense. Let me go beyond your question. First of all, I want to tell you that I really like Micah. I appreciate the 4 years that we've had him here, and he's a great player.
Man, that's scary.
Okay. They do sound alike.
Yep.
But my goodness, and can you only imagine what Steven's thinking while sitting there?
Like his dad, man.
I know. I mean, I get it, but it's just kind of like, man, it's just bad.
I get what you're saying, though, Chase.
They do sound alike, though.
They do. And I'm looking at Steve's face as Jerry's speaking, and he just has his index finger on his face. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just like,
what are you doing?
hey, Dad, we've been wanting to talk to you. How about you let me run the Cowboys for a while? Nope, not going to do it, Steven.
I mean, Jerry had to sign off on it and get up there, and at least he spoke. I mean, Amy Adams never speaks,
That's true.
never gets up and says a word or anything. Kind of figure out what she wants to say. And
Who
what
would
she
you
wants to
rather
do.
have today? Right now, today? Jerry Jones or Amy Adams Strunk?
Oh, I'm Jerry Jones all day.
Today,
Jerry Jones,
on August 29th.
100%.
Okay.
Jerry Jones wants to win.
I know.
This
Well, I
trade
think
was,
Amy wants to win too. I just think that, again, like, I know this sounds crazy. I think I'm going Amy Adams Strunk
you are crazy.
because he just traded the best pass rusher in the National Football League. The
Yeah.
return's not terrible, but it's not great at the same time.
And he's not out $45 million a year.
No.
I tell you, I think
She traded the best receiver.
I think it was a thing of like, my return on Dak hasn't been great. My return on CeeDee Lamb hasn't been great. I'm not going to do this again. Good for him. My team, do whatever you want to. You know why? Still watch. Still buy things. Still go to games. And what if you win? Who knows? You never know what happens.
You know that is
Win
that is
some
very
games.
True. We'll have more coming. Peter Burns going to join us at 2:15. We'll talk some college football with him in hour number 3. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Here on this Friday, the text line makes me laugh sometimes. Half the things I can't read. We're live at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Kitchen Notes. Big Joe, Chase McCabe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier back at the studio. So I guess I sparked something here. When Jerry got those Super Bowls, I was young. The last one I was 8 in 94. 95.
95.
Yeah. I was 8, Tim. So my question was today, like August 29th, 2025, which, by the way, is the 14th anniversary of 102.5 The Game.
Nice.
So happy birthday to the game. And you were here on that first day.
Sure was.
I came a few months later as an intern. So a lot of people as a part of our story. But happy birthday to the game. But today, would you take Amy Adam Strunk or Jerry Jones? Jerry Jones. 3 Super Bowls, all the history. Lance wants to comment on this on our phone line, driven by WilsonCountyHonda.com. Lance, what's up?
Well, I grew up around Dallas, and it was back in the 60s. I actually saw the Cowboys play in the Cotton Bowl.
Oh.
So I saw the great years, with your Staubachs and your Lillys and your Leroy Jordans and all the great guys, and saw that and saw them go to heck and handbasket. And the only reason Jerry got to buy them is because back then Cowboy fans wouldn't go watch them if they weren't any good. Well, Jerry's not forced to have a good team because everybody wants to go see the Cowboys, and that's he's reaping off that. If the fans would stay out of Jerry's world, he wouldn't have the money to do well. He's got the money now; it doesn't make a difference. But the other part is, you talk about he traded. His biggest deal was both of those idiots have both got rid of great coaches. He got rid of Jimmy Johnson, and Amy got rid of the guy up in the Patriots coach now.
What's his name?
Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel, yeah. I'm so upset I can't see straight with the Cowboys, and he just. If you put the two together, if they came out of litter of pups, you'd be better off them toe sacking them and throwing me a pond.
Hello.
Damn.
Good Lord.
That's how I feel.
All right. Well, thanks for the call, Lance.
Thanks, Lance. My goodness. Well,
can we not throw puppies in a pond?
Yeah, right. The old adage of don't show up, that ain't going to fly because people are going to show up to the games. They're going to watch the games. They're going to do all that stuff. So we're going to boycott Cowboys this year. You ain't boycotting anything. So you'll do that. Look, he believed what he thought was right and trade Micah Parsons out of there to the Packers. And look, time will tell. Right now, it seems awful. Time will tell if they made any kind of impact or not, man.
By the way, just seeing this, Brett McMurphy, this is really cool.
Uh-oh.
Fox is going to televise Lee Corso's final headgear selection as a part of Big Noon Kickoff. Beautiful. They will take the simulcast from ESPN, and Tom Rinaldi and Chris Felicia are also expected to have a Corso tribute because they worked on game day for so long. That's really cool. That shows you and we haven't talked about this yet, but look, Lee Corso should have retired probably 15 years ago.
Easily.
But I respect what he's meant to college football.
Sure.
And that show, game day, does not become what it became without him.
He's Dick Vitale.
Yeah, right. He's Howard Cosell, he's Jimmy the Greek. Like all the great shows have had that one character that as soon as you say the name of the show, that's the first person that comes to mind.
Right.
Like you say college game day, Lee Corso.
Yeah, right. Fox, stay away. This ain't about you. I don't. Tom Rinaldi, that's great. Don't make it about you. Stay
Disagree
away.
100% with you. They
Stay
worked
away.
with him. They're allowed to do a tribute. People are allowed to tribute.
So they'll make it about themselves.
Nope.
That's what this is.
Nope.
That's what Fox is doing. Make it about themselves.
I think they're making it about him. I think.
Watch the Rinaldi thing. How much is he going to mention his name and show pictures of them together? It ain't about you.
why do you have such a problem with that?
It's not about you. It's not about you. It's
You-
about Lee Corso. It's not about
So how do
you.
how do you make it about Lee Corso?
You can make a statement. He's great. What you just said is perfect. What you just said was absolutely perfect. I don't need to see pictures with you and him. I don't need to see it. What you said was absolutely
I'm
perfect.
going to respectfully disagree with you.
That's fine.
I don't think it makes it about Tom
But these
Rinaldi.
people
If
always
Tom-
want to make it about themselves. They all do.
some people do, and I don't know Tom Rinaldi. Maybe he's one of those, but not everybody does that. Like
I hope not.
if you left the show and I posted a picture of us together, that's not me making it about me. That's me making it about us as a show and what you meant to me. Like I did that when you left before.
God bless you.
How is that about me? That's about you.
But we were together at that moment.
Sure.
They're on another network and gone.
Right, but they spent a lot of Saturday mornings together.
Okay.
The Bear, Chris the Bear, was on that show as a producer and worked with him. So I think it's a cool thing from Fox to simulcast the headgear
Okay.
and to give, because they don't have to do that. That's a competitor. And they're giving, a moment to Lee Corso. And yeah, I mean, I guess you can say it makes Fox look good, but
Right.
but like it is a tribute to Lee Corso. So
I
I don't have a problem.
All too often they try to make it about themselves and not
Some
about
people, but not everybody.
I hope not.
Like I view this as Fox is doing a really cool thing for somebody that has met a lot to the game.
Okay.
Because Fox doesn't have the big noon kickoff and have people care as much about college football if college football doesn't have the following that
Agree.
it has because Corso has had a big part of that.
Agree.
So that I don't think it's that. Yes, 100%. There are some people
Right.
that make it all about them. And
They do.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. Here I am. That's great.
Yep.
We get all that.
there are some people that do that. But I don't think this is that case.
Hope not.
I think like the whole reason I want to watch game day tomorrow is I want to see what all they're going to do. Like the video that they put of Corso sitting in the theater at the Hall of Fame, watching everybody say something about him, and then Herb Street's the last one and walks up to get him. And I know how you feel about Herb Street. I think that is genuine because I think Lee took Kirk under his wing when he first started, and they have always had a special relationship. So I buy that.
Okay.
I don't think you do, but
Not at all. But that's me.
okay.
I have reasons of my own.
Yeah.
Look, I got the video in the arena and the theater was great. I don't know Lee Corso, but he has meant the world to college football, same as Vital did to basketball, all that. And he just elevates the attention on there. And Corso's made it about the players and the schools, and it's fantastic. When other people start meddling around, they make it about themselves, and I just cannot stand that. For example, there's a weatherman that retired the other night.
Yep.
And a picture was somebody put themselves in every picture with the weatherman that retired. And I was like, stop doing this. It's not about you. Stop it.
Can I read a few texts?
Please.
Thomas in Nashville. Here goes Grumpy Joe. What's next? Get off my lawn. LMAO. Y'all have a great holiday weekend from Thomas on a car.
Yeah, Thomas, you get on my lawn, I'm going to come after you.
Probably not.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's some more.
I don't know what this means, so I'm not going to read it. I don't know what those are. Ricky says don't read it.
Oh, now I got to look at it and see what it is.
Because it's what I think it is, isn't it? Okay, yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm not going to read it. Rick's here to make sure that I don't get
Is he
myself
the,
fired.
what do they call that, legal?
Yeah, he's my censor, ombudsman.
The ombudsman.
Yeah, read that first one.
Is that from
Skylar?
I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that means on all that.
We'll leave it at that. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Peter Burns, SEC Network and ESPN, his thoughts on Lee Corso and also the SEC games coming up this week. Joe, here on this Friday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. Didn't we play this one already?
Played all day on, baby.
I mean, it's a great song, but Jimmy Buffett Day here on this Friday. College football weekend. It's going to be a packed weekend. Last night was already packed. Tonight will be packed as well. And College Game Day, of course, honoring Lee Corso in his final show. We say hello to Peter Burns from the SEC Network and ESPN. Peter, how you doing?
I need about 8 margaritas right now. That's what I need. I don't want to. I mean, you always play a little Jimmy Buffett, man. I mean, the weather's perfect for this weekend. I'm ready to have like 11 cocktails and get things going for kickoff.
Oh, it's perfect for it. Do you have a Lee Corso story with all your time at ESPN?
I mean, honestly, it was actually before ESPN. I'll never forget, but when I dreamed about being on SEC Network and ESPN way back in the day, I remember like 2004. So College Game Day came to LSU for a game after they won the national championship, and I'm just kind of around, and all of a sudden I see the College Game Day bus right by the BCS trophy, and I'm like, man, that'd be awesome. And I kind of peer around and I see Lee Corso, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm like behind the scenes, and Lee couldn't have been any better. He's like, "What are you doing, young man? Are you an LSU fan?" I was like, "Yeah." And so he's like, "Oh, come over here," and he brought me over to the trophy. I'm like, "This is unbelievable. It's Lee freaking Corso." I mean, I'm gonna cry on tomorrow. I'm man enough to admit I'm gonna have that like cutting onions thing,
Yep.
especially watching Herb Street, who's his like best friend and fan. The way Herb Street handles it is going to just wreck me. I guarantee it.
Well, I'm the same way. I mean, that's obviously I'm going to watch Game Day because I always watch Game Day, but to see what all is going to happen and like you think about college football, how big it is, how that ESPN has Game Day, Fox has their show, like there's all these other shows. None of that really exists without somebody, and there's other people too, but without somebody like Lee Corso, because it just changed the whole game, and now it's the standard for everything we do, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of fun. I mean, McAfee's done a great job with that. I know, Portnoy's going to be doing it over there for Fox, and I think I just saw this call across my timeline, so I haven't vetted it out. I literally just saw it right as you guys were calling, but I think I saw where Fox is actually going to air Corso's final headgear, which I think is awesome, man. I mean, again, like, it seems to be warring factions between Fox and ESPN and the Big Ten and the SEC. I'm like, man, if y'all work things out properly, everybody could be in a good spot with this thing. Maybe we'll get like a College Game Day goal line package as well too, like a red zone. Like, there's ways to work together. And him and Dickie V are two of like the names that just kind of personify what the love of college sports is about.
100%. Let's talk some games starting at 11 o'clock, Texas and Ohio State, which I think is the best game of the day. That line has shifted. Now Texas is a 1.5 point favorite according to ESPN Bet. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to start the season and really set some storylines up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I talked about it on my show this morning on SEC Network. It is the fact that I think there's 4 – like when games are close, I think there's 4 determining factors on who wins it, right? Because they both have elite rosters. They both have great head coaches. One is home field advantage. Clearly, Ohio State has that. But all the other ones, I think I lean towards Texas, right? I mean, Arch Manning has been in that program for 3 years. And most importantly, Steve Sarkisian's been that play caller. He knows exactly what Arch can and cannot do, and Arch understands that offense. On the other side, Brian Hartline's calling plays for the first time in his collegiate career. And also, they got a brand new defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, that comes over from the NFL, who, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like a fairly decent gap to say, all right, I was a head coach. I've been a defensive coordinator in the NFL. I'm just going to crush it in the college level. So I think the consistency in coordinators and quarterback play is what makes me think I lean towards Texas in this ballgame.
Very good. Peter Burns with us from the SEC Network. All right, Peter, we had this question earlier, and it's 50-50 for a lot of us. If you could pick one game to go to tomorrow, Texas, Ohio State, or LSU at Clemson, where's Peter Burns going?
We know that answer.
I mean, I'm born and raised in Baton Rouge, so you know my ass is going to be down at the Big Bend Valley for LSU Clemson. However, I will say, like, take my love for Louisiana and LSU out of the equation. I think it's just a bigger game. Like I look at Texas, I look at Ohio State, and I think both of them, regardless of what happens, unless it's a huge blowout, both of them make the college football playoff. For LSU, I think you almost have to win that game. As tough as the SEC is now, you win that game, and I think you pencil yourself in for the college football playoff. I think Clemson can lose that game, guys, and I don't think anybody's going to give them any type of run for their money in the ACC. I think I think Cade Klubnik's a real deal. I think top to bottom, this roster is easily top 5. And if they did fall right now, I still don't see Miami or Bill Belichick and his year-old girlfriend. I don't see that working out at North Carolina.
Right.
And so for me, I think Clemson's kind of in the driver's seat here as far as what can happen. I feel like LSU in this ball game because I think defensively they're just finally the first defense LSU has had since probably 2015, 2016.
All right, good point. So much drama tomorrow, Peter. Let's talk about Tennessee and Syracuse. All eyes on Joey Aguilar. Look, he's a decent quarterback, and tomorrow we could see how really well he understands his Tennessee offense. It could be a great day for the Tennessee Vols, or it could be a really bad day for the Vols.
Yeah, I mean, I look at Heupel as a great chef that no matter – he goes into the kitchen and looks at what ingredients he has, and he can make a meal, right? Like some guys have to have – like Hugh Freeze – had the ingredients of Peyton Thorne, but he couldn't make a good meal last year. Maybe that'll change with Jackson Arnold, but Heupel has shown to do it with different styles of quarterbacks and different style of play. I mean, I look at on the flip side of it, I think defensively what Tim Banks has done with his defense, even though they're going to be getting rid of they had a bunch of players that left, I think that defense is nasty again. I think that's the level of success I expect from Tennessee. I don't think they'll be a college football playoff team, but I just can't buy into a Syracuse squad that lost a lot as well.
All right, closer to home here, Nashville and West End, Diego Pavia. Vandy takes on Charleston Southern. And it's great, Peter, because we're talking about, like we did at SEC Media Days with you, I mean, we're talking about Pavia and what's going on and the excitement over the Vanderbilt schedule this year. It's fun to talk about Vanderbilt like this as opposed to last year thinking, man, could this be Clark Lee's last year? We know it's not, but it's fun to talk with the excitement in Vanderbilt.
That dude, man. I'm so glad that people got a chance to watch the Any Given Saturday and see who he is because we knew that behind the scenes. But, a lot of times it's like, all right, it's Vanderbilt, whatever. But you knew that Clark was that guy that, like, all right, you'll go to war for it. You combine him with Diego, and it's kind of must-see television right now. And, I think they're deeper than they've been before. And I think that's a monstrous thing that Barton Simmons and those guys have for up in Nashville. So, I'm excited, man, and especially the stadium looks better. Like it's just a good time to be over in Nashville.
Peter Burns is with us, SEC Network and ESPN. Is this the Alabama revenge tour, and is Florida State the first victim? Because Joe's really high on them, and I'm starting to come around on them that Alabama might be ready to, pun intended, roll again.
I mean, first of all, the guy from Florida State still hasn't eaten the dog poop. Oh, I mean, we know that.
Right.
So that is a cursed program until the man is found who swore he was going to eat dog food at Florida State, lost to Boston College. That hasn't happened. I think Bama's good, man. I like Kalen DeBoer. Not many people would want to take that job after Nick Saban, and Kalen DeBoer said, screw it, I'll take it. I'm confident. But I think he was confident because he thought he would have Ryan Grubb, and then Grubb got the job as the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. And then now he's there. I mean, by all accounts, I talked to people down there. It's just a good vibe, and that roster is probably as good as they've had since 2020. So, long story short, yes, I think they destroy FSU coming up this weekend.
South Carolina, Virginia Tech. I mean, you talk about the Any Given Saturday documentary. I mean, South Carolina was featured in that, and I watched that, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of pulling for these guys now. I mean, there's something about Beamer and Sellers and just that whole group. But now that the talk is there and the hype is there, they actually have to go prove something.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough. I mean, they lose, I think, 7 of their top 8 tacklers, guys who love the tackles. I mean, defensively, they are just, I mean, not the cupboard's dry, but it's just all that production they got last year carry up front. And remember, we saw Harold Perkins at LSU have a monster freshman year, but then after that, never really found his spot. Is Dylan Stewart going to be that same way? Or do they have another new Kyle Kennard on the other front, on the other side of that defensive front that scares people. I think Lenore's is good. I think we got to pump the brakes to Lenore's for Heisman campaign. But I think it's important for Shane to show we can lose a lot of talent, and our floor is not 5 games or 6 games a season and 6 wins. I think if they have a bad year, he needs to build the expectation that it's a bad year is 8-4 now. A good year is 10-2 in a college football playoff squad.
Not an SEC game, but a fun one. ABC Sunday night, Notre Dame in Miami. Miami now without Cam Ward, who of course is here in Nashville with the Titans and Notre.
I hope they both have to forfeit, and both of these teams have to disband their damn programs. I got no respect for Miami, and actually I do like Marcus Freeman. So I was going to say I got no respect for them, but I actually Marcus Freeman's pretty cool. So damn it, are you guys going to make me pull for Notre Dame? Like the enemy of my enemy? I guess so.
I don't know. I think it'll be a fun game to watch. I'm kind of the same way, though. It's like they're 2 programs that are hard to like.
I mean, listen, Miami's just been so, they've been trying to be somebody for the longest time, and I think it's a false bravado. And I don't think they got a whole lot better with Carson Beck. There's going to be a fall-off, of course, but, I'm just not sold on Carson Beck, not necessarily the play, but just the leadership style. So it feels like that's something that can get slippery if all of a sudden Notre Dame and Jeremiah Love and those guys have a lot of success.
Isn't it tough, Peter, to explain to people that don't really live in America how excited we are for tomorrow? Just how over the moon excited we are. Last night was great. Tonight's good, but tomorrow, Peter, my goodness.
Yeah, this is, like the first start of the English Premier League games, right, over in England. You got, fan bases stabbing each other and being pissed off. You got Clemson narking out LSU and they're starting safety to the NCAA. This is the pettiness in which I love, and that's why college football is the damnedest best sport in the history of the world.
Absolutely. Peter, give me a surprise, a dark horse team in the SEC that not a lot of people are talking about that you think could have a fantastic year.
Hell, we didn't think South Carolina was that team last year. A&M has been just laying in the weeds, guys. Nobody's give a damn about A&M, and Mike Elko likes it that way. Jimbo always used to like to bump his gums, about Saban and wanted to have these recruiting classes, and even going back to Kevin Sumlin. But they're kind of like this Teddy Roosevelt team where it's like speak softly and carry a big stick. If they can keep Marcel Reed healthy, that's a sneaky team that no one's given enough credit to.
I would agree with that. I'm curious too. What do you think about Ole Miss? Because I feel like every year it's like, they did well in the portal or recruiting, and it's the lane train and all this stuff, and then they lose a couple and they're just kind of right there. Also ran. Do you think that he's got something that can compete with some of these big dogs?
Yeah, but not to a college football playoff level. I think this is more about next year's team for Lane, and I don't think that this is a 5-7 team by any means. I struggle looking at how much defensive game records they had defensively and how all of those guys are gone. There's only 4 starters back from last year's team. That's a lot. And I love the Austin Simmons kid. That's the next Tua. And if I don't know where I can go to a sports book and buy Austin Simmons ticket for Heisman next year, I guess I'd probably get some pretty damn good odds on it. But that's the guy I can't wait to see how he develops. Lefty, looks like Tua. Lane is very, very high on that young man.
He is Peter Burns of the SEC Network. Are you on all day tomorrow? Where can we see you?
I am, yes. I start at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then I'm on air all the way till 4:30, and then I'm going to have 15 cocktails and live tweet LSU beating down Clemson and wake up in a haze to do my ESPN radio show on Sunday. This is it, boys. This is our go time. I'm so freaking excited about it.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. We will be watching. Always appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk soon.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Chase.
All right. Thanks, Peter. It sounded like he was cutting out some. Peter Burns, SEC Network, joining us here on the program, and again, does a great job with them. We will react to some of that and much more. Reset the news of the day here on Chasing Big Joe, presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel, live at Kitchen Notes today here on 102.5 The Game.
Yes.
Oh, sing it, Krusty. I love Krusty.
Oh, he's the best.
Anytime Krusty is featured, it's or Mr. Burns. Chasing Big Joe, 1025, the game here on this Friday. All right, we're going to make it, we're going to actually put it down in ink and make official our season predictions for both Tennessee and Vanderbilt.
Let's do it.
All right, which one, where are we starting?
Start Vanderbilt.
Okay. So we'll go through game by game and you're going to write the record down?
Yep.
All right. Charleston Southern.
1-0.
All right, 1-0. At Virginia Tech, 2-0.
1-1.
Ooh.
How about you do yours first?
Oh, okay.
It'd be easy that way.
All right, 2-0. At South Carolina, 2-1. Georgia State, 3-1. Utah State, 4-1. At Alabama, 4-2. As much as I would love to believe.
Okay.
LSU, you know what? 5-2. Missouri, 6-2, bowl eligible. At Texas, 6-3. Auburn, 7-3. Kentucky, 8-3. At Tennessee, 8-4.
Woo! All right, read it to me again. Read me. I'll do mine now.
Okay. Charleston Southern.
1-0.
At Virginia Tech.
1-1.
At South Carolina.
1-2.
Georgia State.
2-2.
Utah State.
3-2.
At Bama.
3-3.
LSU.
4-3.
Missouri.
4-4.
At Texas.
4-5.
Auburn.
5-5.
Kentucky.
6-5.
At Tennessee.
6-6.
So you got 6-6.
Yep.
I say 8-4. You say 6-6.
Still get to the ball game.
Yep. Nope. That's good. All right, Tennessee, you go first this time.
Okay.
Syracuse and Atlanta.
1-0.
ETSU in Knoxville.
2-0.
Georgia in Knoxville.
2-1.
UAB.
3-1.
Mississippi State.
4-1.
Arkansas.
5-1.
At Alabama.
5-2.
At Kentucky.
6-2.
Oklahoma.
7-2.
New Mexico State.
8-2.
At Florida.
9-2.
You just said earlier that you thought they'd beat Tennessee.
My poll.
Pause.
Right?
Vanderbilt.
10-2.
Okay. All right. So playoff.
Yep.
All right.
Well, 10-2. I don't have to make the playoff run, but 10-2.
I think 10-2 they're in the playoff.
Okay.
All right. Syracuse 1-0. ETSU 2-0. Georgia 2-1. UAB 3-1. Mississippi State 4-1. Arkansas 5-1. Alabama 5-2. Kentucky 6-2. Oklahoma 7-2. New Mexico State 8-2. At Florida 8-3. Vanderbilt 9-3.
Okay. That Florida game is key. And it's funny, you pick these. Is Florida given up by then?
Yeah.
Or is Florida all engaged? If Florida's all engaged, you win. You win. If Florida's done, then I get it because they'll be out of it. But right there. So and the deciding factor of Vanderbilt, that Virginia Tech game. Yeah. I want them to win that game. I don't know. And I want them to win the game.
I think the thing I'm curious about with Vandy in particular, but you could even put Tennessee with this too, is the games that they struggled, but they found a way to win last year. Can they elevate that to, all right, they win pretty handedly.
Right.
And the ones that they should have won that they stumbled in, can they get over the hump and win those?
Well, I think for Tennessee is because you don't play A&M, you don't play Texas, you don't play LSU. I mean, Tennessee's schedule sets up perfectly for them. But you got to beat Syracuse tomorrow and start it off. But not having those teams on your schedule replaced by Mississippi State, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, I mean, this is good for Heupel. Now you got to go out and win the games.
Yep, you do. So that so the win total, according to Music City Bets, for Tennessee and Vegas is 8.5. Vanderbilt is 4.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They still don't have faith.
I'd be all over that 4.5 for Vandy.
Yep.
Music City Bets knows better than this.
No, he's just passing on the news.
Oh, okay. All right, don't hate the messenger, right? I sound like Foster Brooks there. Yes, you're right. Don't hate the messenger. I hope Music City Bets is not listening. Hope somewhere he's out there working hard, make the world a better place.
Both of you guys think Vandy is beating LSU this year?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like that's their one. That's the one they're not supposed to, so they will.
Exactly. And Clark Lee has built them into believing they can win that one game. That Alabama game is going to be, for years, talked about just how he rallied that team together, and they came together and played really hard. Why can't they do against LSU? Again, that's an LSU team. Have they given up? Does Clemson destroy them? They're like, oh, we're done. And all the hatred of Brian Kelly comes to the surface.
Well, and is Vandy coming off of, what kind of if they lose to Alabama, what kind of loss is that?
Right.
Like, does Alabama just mop the floor and get revenge, or is it close? Like, so that's a factor too. But yeah, I don't know. I have this feeling they're going to lose again, and I want this to go away because it's the same old Vandy. They're going to lose one they shouldn't lose, and they're going to win one they shouldn't.
Exactly. They do every year. And let that LSU. I mean, that's a game at home, mid-October. And again, if they go out and beat Virginia Tech, and they're like you think they should, and rolling that way, they could put a great effort together and beat LSU.
Can you imagine? Let's just sit here and think about this for a second. Let's say they beat Virginia Tech and South Carolina and win the two that they're supposed to win, and they're 5-0 against Bama.
Could happen.
Two ranked teams, because I would think they'd be ranked.
Yeah.
At that point,
because what happened this time last year, we talked about, man, they're going to maybe win.
That's your 2:30 game on ABC.
Oh yeah. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. That game. But again, that's why we love it. It's going to prove itself out on the field. Every Saturday we're going to see this, and it starts tomorrow.
Yep. So there you go. Tonight, great question, 3041. The Metro High School Football Game of the Week, which is presented by Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers. We will be at Hunters Lane as they take on McGavick. So Coach Bubba Spears and I, Dr. Crane, will be on the sidelines. We will have that. And tonight, after the games, the Game Blitz with Connor Newt, Parker Kelly. They'll go through all the big games tonight and talk to coaches, talk to people that were at the games. Where are you going to be?
I'll be down in Coffee County. It's the coffee pot game between Tullahoma and Coffee County. Both teams are 1-0 going tonight. It's a great rivalry game. It's been played since 1924. Let's get it.
Is there an actual coffee pot that gets?
I think so.
Like a trophy?
That's what I've been told, so we shall see.
That is very cool. So that's where we'll be. And then tomorrow morning at 9 on 94.9 The Fan, Greg Pogue. We'll have prep football talk as they will break down with Coach Bubba and Craig Ladd. And then, of course, the weekend huddle with Dr. Crane, Connor, and Parker. We'll be breaking down different things. College football, week number 1, starting at 9 here on 102.5 The Game. So excited about all of that. And coming up next, we'll tell you what day it is and celebrity birthdays plus the mashup here on Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday at Kitchen Notes at the Omni Nashville Hotel. Hope you're having a great day to this point and appreciate them for being with us. Again, you can catch the Metro Schools Game of the Week tonight, presented by Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers. Tomorrow, Vanderbilt football, they take on Charleston Southern, as we've been talking about. Pregame at 4:30, kickoff at 6. You can also listen on the Game Nashville app and at thegamenashville.com. And Vanderbilt football is presented by Gary Force Acura and Smoky Mountain Tops. So I appreciate them for being on board. With that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays. Brought to you by Jarrett Companies, Inc. All of your commercial construction needs under one roof. JarrettCompaniesInc.com, above and beyond industry standards.
All right. First on this, we have according to Hoyle Day. It looks like I guess a board game or somebody a part of a board game. I don't know. Chop Suey Day is today. I don't want to eat no chop suey. That looks gross. College Colors Day is today. There you go.
Good one. Yep.
Forgive Your Foe Friday. So if you have a foe, go forgive them.
What about faux show?
Yeah, faux show, man. It's a tongue twister a little bit if you have too many F's in there. Individual Rights Day is today. Let's see. International Day Against Nuclear Test. Oh well. Lemon Juice Day is today. You can pair that with the nuclear test. More Herbs, Less Salt Day. Lower that sodium, ladies and gentlemen. National Sarcoidosis Awareness Day. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I don't know.
Nice.
National Sports Sampling Day. Don't know how you sample sports, but you can sample wine. National Swiss Wine Growers Day is today. And to wrap it up, we have Potteries Bottle Oven Day. Okay, so you can do that in the oven.
Okay. Thanks for that really detailed list there, Dr. Crane.
You're very welcome.
All right, time for celebrity birthdays. You got to get these within 2. Our first birthday, the great actor, Ross Geller's dad, Elliot Gould.
Ooh. I'm going to say 88.
85.
87. By the way, Elliot Gould is one of the best movies of all time, called Capricorn 1, about how they faked the moon landing. You should watch that.
Wasn't he in the MASH movie?
He was.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good movie.
From Risky Business, actress Rebecca De Mornay.
Rebecca De Mornay?
Yep.
For when there was a Seinfeld bit on that too?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm going to say 62.
71.
66. Next is actress Carla Gugino. She was The Rock's wife in San Andreas.
Yeah.
She's been in 1,000 movies.
55.
53.
54. That's a push. By the way, Carla still getting it done. On down here, a few more here. Computer take a little time. Oh, actress Lee Michelle. She was on Music City Bet's favorite show, Glee.
Ah, yes. MCB loves Glee. 32.
38.
39. Dr. Crane's on the board. She was on the TV show Too Close for Comfort as one of Ted Knight's daughters, actress Deborah Van Valkenburg.
41.
39.
73.
Nice.
Bass player Michelle Ndego Ocello. She had that song with John Mellencamp a few years ago. It's pretty good.
58.
62.
57. Chaser knows his bald bass players. Let's see here. Gosh, there's not really that many birthdays today. How about
that?
Hey, how about that Phyllis Diller? Ain't she something? How about lead guitar player Kyle Cook of Matchbox 20?
56.
59.
He is, I can't find him. 50. All right, we're going to get off. Let's go to sports birthdays. Only got 3 sports birthdays. TSU Tiger, long jump champion, Bob Beamon. How old is, I think there's a statue of Bob Beamon over at TSU too.
78.
81.
79. Chasers up 3-1. Carl Banks, great linebacker, Super Bowl winner for the New York Giants.
68.
69.
63. Our last birthday here. It's got a local tie to it. Now, hold on a second. Local tie, and Chase is up 3-1. How old is Will Purdue?
Will Purdue. All right. I'm going to say 64.
67.
Oh, Dr. Crane. He's 60. You did not get it.
60.
3-1. Chaser wins. After yesterday, you got 15.
Yeah. Well, I had to come down to Dr. Crane's level. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
my
just
goodness.
kidding. All right, real quick. Do we have a mashup?
Indeed.
Let's hit it. And a good Friday, everybody. Welcome in Chase and Big Show 102.5 The Game here at the Omni Nashville Hotel, where I guess we need to get Micah's video ready for him.
Wasn't Timmy the guy that fell down the well in The Simpsons?
We're sending our love down the well. Yes.
Boys, how we doing?
We're good. You just left. You know how we're doing.
You want a cat? Let's go to the shelter and get the biggest, fattest, dumbest cat. Give him a home. Because that'd be the most loyal.
Chase, I'm watching the stream, and I must say your receding hairline looks fantastic today. Joe, you look like a big, bald version of Guy Fieri.
Yeah, I'm so upset I can't see straight with the Cowboys. And
How was Bud's toupee looking that day?
It was looking good.
He had some sweet-ass toupees throughout the years.
Maybe.
Do you know what goes in a Long Island tea? All the clear liquors. Just remember that.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
I'm sorry. There's a one of those
party bus.
open air buses is pulling up, and then there's a lady sitting in the back who is a 15 out of 10. And she's like, hey, you. So that's where we are today. Anyway, that just
Poor Skillet.
oh, that's right.
Let me clarify to the audience. I had zero physical attachment with this animal. This was solely for eating purposes.
Do you still
That's a
got?
physical attachment.
Do you still got meat left?
Oh, yeah. Full freezer. Full freezer.
Full freezer of meat. And that, my friends, is what she said.
Oh, that was good.
I
That
was-
might be your best one.
I was waiting for Dr. Crane to drop in there. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What was it? All right. What was the TV theme again?
Family Matters.
That's all right. Family Matters. That was good. Very well done.
Yes.
That is going to do it for us today. Enjoy a long weekend of college football.
Hey, listen, we know it's a great week and everything, but if you're still struggling, please reach out, talk to somebody. That's our message. We're on this show now for 2 years now, is to get you better mental health wise. It's important to Chase, myself, and Dr. Crane that you're still here with us. So if you're struggling, please reach out, talk to somebody. We have the services for you. Just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe Show, drop down for Unity Psychiatric Care is there. As I say all the time, our world is a better place because you are here. Know that. Know that we love you. More importantly, more than anything else in this world, God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD coming up next. 102.5 The Game.